Hello, my posse. Hello, my new subscribers. Thank you so very much for coming to my living room today. I got my door open. Some of you call it my spirit door, but it's nice and bright. Sometimes too bright, I have to close it. So thank you for coming by today. I'm always happy to see you. I'm glad you all came to my living room today. I have pop and tea and coffee on the counter there, and Joe the bartender's over there in case you want a cocktail and sit around with me and watch my wig review. And there's little tea sandwiches over there. I think we're all set now to start this wig review. I am so excited to have you here. Some of my new subscribers, this is probably the first wig review that you've seen new that I've done, and I'm so excited to do this for you today. I have a wig on today, and actually I'm going to just show you, I did this review before. This is Color Me Beautiful Paula Young Pecan Delight. So you can see some of the gals were telling me on here from a review that they always order Pecan Delight, but it's kind of brownish and it's not really kind of their color. Some of them come in, this particular one came in, as you can see, I think I showed it when I reviewed it. I'll link the review below in the description box. This one is a little lighter highlights. Some of them come in, they're really a lot darker, the Pecan Delight. So I don't know. Paula Young's colors kind of vary from wig to wig, just like their Jaclyn Smith, which I have a wig review to do on Jaclyn Smith coming up next time. Their Jaclyn Smith colors are pretty true each time, but there are variants to the wigs on rooting. The same color like caramelized brown I buy, and if I buy it in rooted, the caramelized brown is a totally different color than if I buy it unrooted. Did that make any sense at all, or was I just babbling for nothing? But it's really, it's a crapshoot sometimes with colors. I don't know. And the other thing I've noticed too with Paula Young, a lot of their wigs are coming in, a lot of permatease on top. You can really see it on this one here. I've worn this one, I don't know, since I reviewed it, probably 50 times already. I haven't washed it yet, but it was cute because I wore her up with two little clips on the side, and I was at Kroger the other day, and a little girl said, "Oh, your hair is so cute. I really like it." And she runs to her mom. She goes, "Look at that lady's hair. How cute." And I was like, "Oh." So anyway, I got a compliment from, I think she was like 12 maybe, but it was cute with just clips on the side. So I am reviewing the same wig for you, Color Me Beautiful, today by Paula Young. I will put all the measurements in the description box. I don't want to take the time to do this because it takes me too much time. Today I am going to do a review in her in Buttered Toast, which is a little lighter. I used to buy this wig. When I first started doing wigs, I bought this wig a lot. And I bought it to wear like headbands and things on it. I have my square hair band today. It's a little bluer than my aqua top, but it goes pretty cute. I love it. And this wig is really full. So the square hair band really kind of flattens it a little bit more so it's not so crazy wild. And I'll show you when I put this one on. So we are going to do this one. And again, I just took it out of the box for you. I took the hairnet off of it. And it is Color Me Beautiful, and you can see it is SF10. I should know this by heart. What's wrong with you, Babsy? You're losing it. SF1026. Color Me Beautiful. And this is the long version. And as you know, there are short versions, medium length versions, and longer versions. This is the longer version. And I will probably do with her bangs are very curly. What I will probably do, and I might do it for you on here so you can see it, is take a curling iron and just circle it a little bit with it wet, and do make the bangs a little bit straighter. You gotta watch though. I did it with this one here. I think I put that on high and it dried them up a little bit. So yeah, it's a little tacky. And the one thing that that I've used when I sometimes fry my wigs or they get kind of dry at the ends, I shouldn't even say this, I know, I'm gonna get in trouble, is I take Armor All. Try not to tell anybody this. And I learned this from Lisa M that used to be on here. I love Lisa M, I miss her. But anyway, she She introduced Armor All to your wigs that were dry on the bottom, and if they lose their luster, you can put a little Armor All on it. And Lisa used to just take the squirt, yeah, it's an Armor All that you use on your tires. Okay, yeah, there, I said it. And she put a little bit, squirted a little bit on her hand, and just went through the wig like so. You can do that. My husband only had the pads, the sponge pads, so I just put it on and I tapped it. I think I might have to do it to the bangs of this one because I think I probably used this on high instead of low. You got to be very careful because, you know, it's not like your own hair. Once you ruin them, you ruin them. But Armor All for your old wigs, or if you have one that you damaged, or maybe you opened the oven door. Gosh, only knows how many wigs that I fried opening up my oven door, and the heat just came out. I've learned that the hard way. I bought a brand new Dance. Oh my gosh, I love Dance. I may buy her again, actually. I've just gravitated towards the longer wig. When the winter months come up with the turtlenecks, I love the short wigs. Anyway, sidetrack. Anyway, what was I even saying? Anyway, you have to be really careful near the oven, or, you know, when you open up the doors, or you're barbecuing. I had one on. I was smart enough to change wigs, but I had one on when I was barbecuing. I lifted up the thing and it fried. It singed. Jenny says, "Look out, you're going to catch on fire." Oh, and the other thing, really quick, see, I'm getting off track here again, is when you have a bonfire. We have bonfires with the kids and we do marshmallows and s'mores. You got to be careful near those bonfires when you wear a wig. The sparks can fly, and I'm always like dodging sparks. But if the heat's too much, you can really singe your wigs. Of course, you all probably know that. So, but anyway, you got to be careful. So I have sinuses today too. I sound really froggy. I'm sorry. Anyway, I need my steamer because I didn't do my steamer. I should have done my face steamer because, oh my gosh, does that help your breaking up your sinuses and stuff? I love that little steamer. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to try this on for you to show you. We're talking about wigs. A lot of you have said to me, how do you measure your head? And I don't know how to measure my circumference and all that. And, I, for the longest time, have not had a measuring tape that was good, that I liked, that was big enough to see the letters. And this company reached out to me. It's crazy. I told Denny when I first got it, I said, why would I want to review a measuring tape? It is, you can see, it has, I guess, the centimeters on one side and then the inches on the other side. And you can actually measure the circumference of your head. You can measure, you can have it right handy, measure from your forehead to your chin. You can go this way to this way. You can measure from your ear to your shoulder to see where the length of these wigs hit, and then you'll know your measurements. But this little gadget, look, it's got a retractor on it, and you can put it in your purse, so you'll always have it, or someplace close. They sent me this, and they said, would you review this if I sent you one? And they said, I'll send you one for a giveaway for your subscribers. So I have one for my giveaway that I'm going to have soon for you. This is like better than sliced bread. I don't know. I just never had a good measuring tape. I had one that you had to roll up and it got in the drawer and then they all open up and it was terrible. But this is who wouldn't like a measuring tape like this? This is so stinking cool. And you have one to measure your head. You want to measure your waist. Oh Lord. And your body. You can measure, do your measurements right at the click of a button. It's really great. And I'll just tell you, it's 60 inches. It's got the lock and pin, the push button, retracts, and honest to goodness, it's $12.99. And they gave me a 20% discount code for you to use. I mean, buy a bunch. Have one in your car, one in your purse, one in the house, and really, if you're out in it's 60 inches, but if you're out, you're buying a couch, like when we bought our couch, I had to bring this big measuring tape with me to measure to see if the couch would fit in our house. This would have been so handy for so many things when you're out. I don't know. I was just so impressed with this. I said to them, at first I thought, I'm not going to do a measuring tape. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. This is really cool. So I'm showing you this today from this company. The company is called RAIDEA. like trying to find the name of the company, and it's right here on the measuring tape. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in while I'm doing the wig review, because it is just so handy to have to measure your circumference, measuring anything. I just thought it was a fun little gadget to have, and who wouldn't need a few of these in your house? And it's $12.99, and I do have a 20% discount code, but they sell strictly through Amazon, and I just think it's like, I mean, had I seen it before, I would have bought it, because I'm always searching for one. Anyway, enough of that. We'll go try this on now. And you know, it's the Paula Young cap. Beautiful, beautiful, breathable Paula Young caps. You know, nice band, Velcro ties, which is great. I have not taken the tabs off yet. I did try her on. I always try them on before I review them and take them out of the box. That's one thing I do, because if something was wrong with it, you know, the cap was ripped, the wefting was ripped, there was a flaw in it, I would have to send it back, and it would be a waste of time to review it if I had to do that. So I always try them on first, and there is nothing wrong with this. So it is an average, and like I say, it's Color Me Beautiful SF1026, and I love the cap. Like I say, sometimes they're coming in a lot of permatease on them. They're a little fuzzy on the top. This one isn't too bad. The Pecan Delight had more permatease, like fuzz at the top, but a little water, and we can take care of that. So with that said, I'll be right back. All right, so I've got her on. As all I did was take her out of the box, and I gave her a good shake, making sure all the hairs are out. And this is what you get out of the box. That's it, girls. I love it. She is full. And check her permatease on the top. A little fuzzing up here, but not too bad. We can take her down with water. She has got a lot of fullness to her. This is why I always gravitated, I think, to this wig, because of the fullness. Now, I would take maybe a little water to this, just a little, and you can whip her into place. I'll probably trim her bangs for you. I will take first I'll curl. I won't cut them. Let's see what happens when I curl them a little bit. I don't want to cut them yet, because you can tell that they're curly, and if you cut curly bangs without knowing what you're doing, they will really go wonky on you. So let me just part this a second. Hold on. I just wanted to section it off a little bit. Now I have this here. It's on, this is high. I'll let it warm up a little bit, and then I'll turn it down to low. I'll take a section. So we just took her a little bit and used the little curling brush to her. Now I still will have to trim a little bit. I'm going to be very, very careful here, doing it in front of you. But let's take a little bit off. I know if I take too much off, she's going to bounce. And for myself, I just twist, twist, twist. I'll speed this up, hold on. Then you can just kind of maybe go in a little bit. Okay, so I just kind of trimmed them, twisted them, trimmed them, cut the little tip off the end. It just went in a little bit to get some of the straggler. I think she's okay. That's all I'm gonna do here. I may do more to her later. So that is her. So let's see how she looks. You see the fullness of her. This is my left side, and this is how she looks in the back. And this is how she is on my right side. Now I don't usually, I tell you, I'll squirt a little bit of water and I just kind of move it with my fingers. So I can get the curl the way I want it. A lot of you go, well, why don't you comb it out in the back? You know, I could comb it out, but I don't like to disturb a wig that has a beautiful bounce curl to it. Dragging my comb through it takes out the bounciness of the waves to me. I just as soon work with it wet, damp a little bit, and move it around. So that is it. So let's try a couple of really quick styles with her, and that will be it. So we have our beautiful square hairband, which will be in my giveaway. So cute. See how it flattens it? I just love the square hairbands. And then we just add a pretty pop of color with a flower on the side. Just a curl pattern, and this is so pretty surrounding your face. I love the flower. And then clips, you know, are your best friends when you have wigs too. Look, this is what the little girl at the Kroger said. I was so cute with my clips. And then behind the clips, I just take a bobby pin and I clip it, the bobby pin behind the clip, which makes the side stick out a little bit. So cute. It gives like a little ponytail on each side effect. Love that, just with bobby pins. And then of course we have the famous prom headband, you know. Love my prom headband. It's so cute. And then the twist ties, wire twist ties that I get from Amazon. There'll be a link in my description box. Love the twist ties with this wig. I bought this wig before and I used the twist ties on her a lot to have kind of an up and down. You can put it, you know, not quite under and just above a little bit. And then this way here is under the wig, over your ears, and then just like so. And then I just put a couple of clips on the side like that, just to pull it up so it doesn't have that round effect at the top, and it's underneath the wig, and it is super, super cute that way. Love that. A whole lot to do with her. I mean, ooh, you can wear her straight down like this and do absolutely nothing. Tuck her. She's got enough volume to her. You can tuck her behind your ear, and you can cover your own hair with the sides. I think the fullness of her is beautiful. Now, I am in direct sunlight with my window in front of me. She is shiny. She is really blonde in the natural sunlight. I'll try to take her outside a minute and show you, and I'll insert something here. Kind of bright and she is shiny, but I never worry about that. Now, some of you like your dry shampoo to take the shine out. That's fine. I don't know what it is about me, and I've done it to 3 or 4 wigs with the dry shampoo, and I've tried the color and I've tried the no color powder, and it just, oh, sorry, my bangs are in my teeth. It just puts a gray tone to the wigs to me. I don't know what it is. You're probably sitting there going, she's crazy, this girl's crazy, but it's just the way I feel. I usually hairspray my wigs. I use the Pantene Air Spray, it's called, and I use number 3, and I tell you, it's all I do with my wig, because they lose their shine so fast. And I've said it before, when I was a hairdresser, the last thing that I did on my customer before they got up off the chair was spray shine on their hair. I had this shine spray that I would put all over their hair, especially if they had the banana curls and they were back combed, and it was almost like permatease, the back combing. Actually, it was permatease, but I had them all back combed and they had all these banana curls. The last thing I would do was squirt their hair with a sheen. So the sheen, maybe it's just my hair beauty shop days, I don't know, but I love a head of hair that has a sheen. But I only take my air spray and I put it on my wigs and I let them dry. After they dry, I take my John Renault pick and I pick at them, and I tell you, it's like the shine is absolutely gone. And that's just what I do. That doesn't mean that it's right for you. Maybe you've tried it and gone, it's crazy, it dries out my hair. But no, I love the length of her. I think the bounce, she's not too curly, but she's super wavy. I love the gradual dark to the bottom, the SF 1026. You get that gradual tone. I wish they would come in rooted. I don't do a lot of root coloring on my wigs either. I don't like that either. I have used it. I'm not a fan of it, but I wish that Paula Young would make more root colors. That would be awesome. I think Color Me Beautiful is really a beautiful wig for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I don't think there's anything that I've missed out on. I do love her with my Dory, that's for you. With my prom headband. I've had this headband for probably 20 years. I just found another one, so I must have liked it so much I bought two. So anyway, thank you for coming and watching. I so appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this wig review. I hope you'll give it a try. This is the way that she looks in the catalog, right here. She is in here in Pecan Delight. And you can see that she's dark, but that's the way she looks. This is short, medium, and long, Color Me Beautiful. I have had this one before. I think I bought the short once a long time ago. Now in the catalog, the short is $39.99, and then a better one, it says at $44.99. The mid-length one, which is this one here, in the catalog is $49.99, and the long one that I have here is $59.99. So you can get your coupons, your free shipping, or whatever they offer. Wait for them and get one. I really like the long Color Me Beautiful. I just like the length on me. I think I need some pizzazz. I used to wear really short wig, but I have another one coming for you. It is a Jaclyn Smith wig by Paula Young, and I will be reviewing that soon. So thank you so much for coming over today in my living room. Thank you to all my posse. Thank you to all my new subscribers. This between my sinuses and my puberty here, I don't know what's happening to me. I appreciate you coming over, and I will see you next video. And remember, as I always say, be the I in kind. We can all use that today. And that is my Bella coming up about 4 or 5 years ago. So thanks again. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.